Unlocking the American dream, good idea. Wealthy individuals are using land and luxury homes like a bank. Katrina Campins is the host of Mansion Global. She joins me now. Katrina, okay, just explain, how's it work?
So what's happening, Stu, thanks for having me. What's happening is that these wealthy individuals, right, they believe that real estate will continue to appreciate. So an indication of that is that they're buying these massive mansions and borrowing against them. A perfect example of one of these is the house next to Jeff Bezos. The gentleman paid $27.5 million in 2018, and then David Bernstein from Winston Capital loaned him $32.5 million against the property. And by the way, he received multiple offers after he purchased it for $27.5 for a lot more, but he said, no, wait a second, I'm not going to sell it. This asset's going to continue to appreciate. I'd rather borrow against it. And, you know, David and I had a chat about this, and he says it's happening time and time again with these wealthy individuals and he's giving them loans in a very short amount of time, and sometimes they're even paying 12%, but they'd rather pay more, right, to be able to have that money liquid and invest in other things and not sell the asset. And this is great news for the real estate market, because if the wealthy believe that real estate is going to continue to appreciate, it's a good indication that we're headed in the right direction.
You don't have to be all that wealthy. If you've got a nice, solid portfolio of stocks that's quite valuable, you can go to your broker and borrow against that portfolio of stocks. He or she'll give you the money. You don't have to sell the stocks and pay capital gains, and you've got the money for another real estate investment. You've leveraged up. A lot of people are doing that.
And you can do it, as you mentioned, Stu, you can do it with your stocks, you can do it with real estate. This is how a lot of people also build their real estate portfolio, right? They buy one property, they borrow against it, they use that as a down payment, and then they create passive income for themselves. So I think this is all really great for the real estate market, because people are going to continue to invest in real estate, and let's hope for happier times in real estate and the economy in general.
Why don't you deal with this one? Kamala Harris is offering, what, $25,000 to first-generation home buyers. Think that does any good?
Okay, so with regard to this, there's been so much talk about this, and I reached out to the Trump family directly because I wanted to hear what's their proposal, right? Not hearsay, not anything filtered. I don't agree with Kamala's plan of $25,000. The only thing that's going to do is increase demand, which is going to then increase prices. She doesn't get it. I do believe that Donald Trump is the person to fix this, because that's his background, is real estate. So he's actually, let's also remember that he created opportunity zones where people could invest in these opportunity zones and get low taxes in those zones, get low regulation. So he's very much for low regulation, which is something that he's going to continue to do. Yes, that happens on the state and local level, but definitely the president can help that situation. But I think giving $25,000 to first-time home buyers is not going to help the problem.
Actually, it's first-generation home buyers. Okay, so there's a subtle difference between first-time home buyers and first-generation home buyers. That implies the money is going to be shunted off towards minorities, right?
Yes, but I still don't think that that's going to work. And the reason for that is because then it's just, again, going to create more demand. Prices are going to continue to go up. Yep. And it reminds me very much of the student loan situation. It reminds me of just the housing crash, right? Giving money to people that can't afford it. I think, one thing that Trump did do is actually help Hispanic home ownership. Speaking of Hispanic Heritage Month, the Hispanic ownership rate definitely went up during his administration. So I think that I trust him more to fix the housing issue than I do any Democrat.
Got it. Katrina Campins, thanks for joining us. Appreciate it.
Thanks for having me.